Howdy everybody, ArgonMatrix here, welcome to episode 105 of The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're doing a challenge run today, number 21, way the hell down here. And it is XXXXXXXL. Future me, pay attention. That was 8 X's that you're going to have to put in the title of this video. Hoo-wee, and here we go. AHR860H7. A lot of A sounds in that seed. So you may be able to just divine the nature of this challenge based on the name. There are several permutations you could take it, but I believe what it actually is that every single floor is the size of a Necropolis XL floor, which is a pretty big floor, like, admittedly. And I don't know if they're like all like actual like XL floors. I need to check in a second to see if this is actually an XL floor or not. This is just the Cellar 1, so it's just going to be a really big Cellar 1 floor, I guess. I think that's how this works. Don't quote me on it. My initial hope when I first saw this challenge name, honestly, was that the entire game took place on one floor somehow. That would have been, like, astronomically cool to me. Of course, it would have been a little broken if you got some form of mapping or something. And the map would have been, like, extremely big, and I don't know quite how bosses would have worked, but it would have been a cool concept to kind of play with, and maybe that's something for a future challenge creator person to do. A challenge creator person, aka an Isaac modder, as some of them like to be called. Now, I think this, in contrast to many of the challenges that we've faced in the past, this one does give you treasure rooms, I think. Because otherwise, it seems like just an objectively harder version of the Purist, right? Otherwise, like, it doesn't have any of its own sort of flavor to it, if that's not the case. I don't think every floor is going to give me 2 treasure rooms like an XL floor would, but I should be able to get at least 1 treasure per floor, if I'm willing to explore the floor enough to find them. Which might be a tall order. I don't know, we'll at least, like, explore this floor until we find one, because if we explore this floor entirely and don't find one, then that lets me know that I don't have to explore the rest of the floors throughout the game. Not in their entirety, anyway. So yeah, I mean, otherwise, it's just standard business as usual, you know? Just gotta win, get to Mom's heart, it looks like, and keep on going. Well, not keep on going after Mom's heart unless we really want to, unless we wind up in a situation like we did on the Purist challenge. The rune bag is actually quite nice. I don't know what happened there. I feel like I just froze up for a second. Aw, shucks. I got stage fright. Yeah, the rune bag is pretty good for us, especially because, okay, we got pause here, which is not that great, but can be used in potentially good circumstances. I don't know. I've never really thought too much about how to use the pause. What I was trying to say, though, is that rune bag is quite good, especially if you can get some Ansu's runes and stuff out of it, because mapping on this challenge is probably one of the quickest ways to get yourself in a good position. That might have looked like absolutely idiotic, what I just did there. I was like walking in a weird way towards the enemies and resulted in me taking like 2 bad hits of damage. That was entirely my controller's fault. I don't know really what it is. It must be the connection between my controller and the computer. Because when I use this controller with my actual PlayStation 4, it works like a dream, like it should. But that's like a wireless connection, whereas this one is a wired USB connection when I have to hook it up to the computer, so that may be the culprit right there. It seems to be the most outlying circumstance. Yera is a fine rune. And with Rune Bag, once you get a Yera rune, you're actually in a situation where it's like you don't have to save that Yera rune for the ultimate situation. You can afford to use the Yera runes as they come, because Yera runes come and Yera runes go. This much we know. At least when you have the Rune Bag. So do we want either of these? I mean, I will take, I guess, I actually don't know. I think I'm just going to buy a Spirit Heart maybe after I beat the boss, just so I have a better chance to deal with the devil, because neither of those are really that interesting to me. Pause, like, it's a spacebar item. That's about the best thing I can say about pause. And it doesn't really benefit from the habit or sharp plug, at least not from my perspective. And I know that's not a good reason to just not take those items, because we could come across a spacebar item in the future that takes very good advantage of those. Like if we get the Wafer and Book of Revelations, Sharp Plug is our dream come true. But really, what are the odds of that? Of course, this is going to be the one run where it happens, isn't it now? now that I've gone and said that. Alright, so we got Shiny Rock as our trinket here, which is not the be-all, end-all of trinkets, but it is helpful at least. It makes I have one less thing to worry about. I think Shiny Rock also might help reveal the location of crawl spaces. Not fully confident on that one. Yeah, Burning Basement 2 here, so it's not like every floor is just like basement and then caves and whatever, like in Greed mode. It is actually divided into 2 separate floors, but each of those floors is going to be the size of an XL floor, which is pretty dope. I mean, it gives us plenty of opportunities. Stop running! God damn it, that's what I'm talking about with this controller, dude. My god. Got an Alga's rune here, which I might need, apparently. I'm just going to be running into enemies headlong like that. Headstrong, I'll take you on. Headstrong, I'll take on anyone who dares to step in my way. I don't know, maybe it has something to do, like, because it wasn't doing this for a long time, so it must just be, maybe I just need a new cord or something. Is there a place where you can actually just go and buy PS4 cords, like, on their own? Probably. I don't know. I imagine that is a facility that must exist at some point. By the way, I know that pause has its uses, and like I'm not really using it at all so far. I think the prime use case for pause is something like this, where, like if you were, like I wasn't really getting cornered here, but pretend I was. If you get cornered, you stop shooting, you move into a more advantageous position, you start shooting again, resume the room, you're good to go. So in that sense, pause is actually a pretty decent item, and there's really no reason not to have used it on a big room like this, because we're just going to get it charged back up anyway, once we finish it. But at the same time, is there really a reason to use it when you don't really get any benefit out of it, except for the fact that it will be charged at the end of the room? I don't think so. But see, a room like this, I could see if I was not playing to my best ability and got into a bad situation. I could see where pause would be quite handy, quite honestly. It would be quite handy, quite honestly, quite and so forth and such with, and any other proper isms. There's a tinted rock over there. Thank you, Shiny Rock, for that, I guess. Will I be able to get that with one bomb if I had to shoot at these fires? I might be able to. I should actually. Bomb usually has a radius of 2 rocks, as far as I've come to know them. So this may well end up being one of the longer challenge runs, but it's still, like, just because it's one of the longer ones does not mean that it's going to be one of the harder ones necessarily. I think this is still a fairly easy challenge run, and it's really not that much different from a regular run, except for the fact that it's going to end at Mom's Heart. Perthrow, I guess we'll maybe use it here. Yeah, I don't really like either of those that much, so I mean, Celtic Cross is good. They're both, like, mediocre, but I think we can do better. Are either of these better? I guess probably Prayer Card is better. I actually get access to both of these. I thought it was like a choice type thing. I would have taken the 2 passives if I'd known that instead of winding up with 2 actives here, but you know what? I think in the end it's not that bad. Especially if Rune Bag deigns to give us another Perthrow rune in the near future. I suppose it could have Yera'd the Perthrow rune. Maybe that's what we'll do next time, but hindsight is 20/20, as they say. Yeah, but Prayer Card is leagues better, I would say, than the pause button. And that's not me saying that Prayer Card is necessarily a great spacebar item. That was not so good. Not by any stretch. Prayer Card is a good spacebar item. It makes it so that effectively any battery charge you come across is a health upgrade, which is nice, but red health is not always what you want on a run, so that alone makes it not so tenable into the late game, I would say. But for right now, I'll definitely rock with it. I put a weird space around the word rock, and you may think that I was trying to create some sort of weird pun with Shiny Rock or something, I don't know. But it did reveal that crawl space to me, so I'm pretty happy with that. We also got a secret room out of the deal. And only lost 1 HP. How's that for a good trade? Oh, Kamikaze. What is with these spacebar items, dude? They're not being friendly to me today. There's no bomb transformation, so I'm not going to go ahead and take Kamikaze, but let's see. Loaded on money. That much is abundantly clear here. Just call me fucking Scrooge McDuck, because I'm about to dive headlong into a pool of coins. See, this is kind of where I wish I would have had the pause button. but as long as you are a good dodger, and I don't mean that dodger, the internet famous one. As long as you're a good dodger, though, pause button has significantly less value, I would think. Maybe for like a weaker player. That's not me boasting, by the way. Maybe just for a weaker player, though, the pause button is more valuable, just because they don't have the same ability to dodge that I do after 1,300 hours to sort of learn the strategies and movements of all these enemies. Okay, that was not so great. I just had to run headlong into that guy. It goes to show that I do need a little more damage probably on this run. Yeah, look how fucking enormous this floor is. We're nowhere near the boss yet. But I will head down to the shop, definitely, because we got a hole burning in our pocket right now. There's our health upgrade from Prayer Card. That's pretty solid. Prayer Card is pretty good on this challenge in particular, actually, I just realized, because there's so many rooms to get charges from, so it should be very easy for us to get to and maintain maximum red health if we really want that, if that's the way we want to go. I mean, if I could take Potato Peeler and Prayer Card at the same time, I totally fucking would. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to play a little hardball, I guess. Let's go ahead and take Pandora's Box, use it here. I didn't remember what I would get on this floor, but that's not that great, I guess. Go ahead and take Potato Peeler. Then we're going to go ahead and sculpt ourselves a 4th level Meat Boy, because I can. And then we're going to take Prayer Card and be on our merry way. And just hope that some battery charges come our way at some point here. Was that necessarily the best option for us? I think it was, like, not the worst option. Do I care about Thunder Thighs? Not really, actually. It's just a speed down more than anything, especially when I already have my own ability to very slowly generate red heart containers. So I'll pass on that. Plus, we got plenty of bombs to work with here. I mean, 6 is debatably not plenty, admittedly. I mean, for the value that we got out of Potato Peeler, I think that that was more than worth the cost of doing business. Having a 4th level Meat Boy at the 2nd floor of the game, I think, is a pretty good setup, honestly. And really, I might actually go back after I see like kind of where my HP is in a second here. Yara, I guess I'll Yara Perthrow, and then go back and use Perthrow on this treasure room. A lot of min-maxing going on. I'm telling you, dude, this is going to be a long run. 12 minutes in, we're not even off the 2nd floor, boys. Let's go. 12 minutes in, we have 3 items. God damn it. Only 2 of which are passive. Well, I mean, they are good items, though. Alright, so Perthrow here. I will take both of those, I guess. I mean, is there a better world than Nodleaf 4th level Meat Boy? I don't know, man. Nodleaf 4th level Meat Boy and BFFs, I guess, would be the actual answer to that. And then I'll go ahead and take Perthrow. Or not, well, this is Alges, but Perthrow exists somewhere. I think it's actually up there. Actually, I don't really care that much about Perthrow anymore. This is just for convenience sake more than anything. I don't really care that much about Perthrow anymore unless well, I can use it on Thunder Thighs here, actually. I was going to say maybe save it for the boss or the deal with the devil, but I just kind of want to get it out of the system right now so that I can take Ansus with me. So let's go ahead and use it there. We've got a deck of cards, which is going to give us the Lovers. Okay. Not the greatest card I've ever seen, and probably, actually, definitely not worth taking over Ansus. Now, I am going to head back down here. I know I'm running around a lot more than I probably should. Just bear with me here. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Potato Peeler one last time. Gave us a little extra damage, as well as an orbital, which is really what I was after there. Because having a 4th level Meat Boy is one thing, having a 4th level Meat Boy and then another, like, 1st level Meat Boy, or just a cube of meat, I guess is what you would call that. That is living the dream right there. Because now when we stand still with Nodleaf, it's like enemies can't get close to us, they can't get far from us. It's like, it's really the best thing ever. It's the best day ever. By the way, Lord bless the players who have made it to boss rush on the XXXXXXXL challenge here. You have to have some fucking satanic magic on your side if you want to make something like that happen. Not even joking. So finally we will make it to our boss of the second floor here. And then we'll have Ansus for the next floor, which is good. It's good. I don't know what that sort of cadence was, but there you go. We got Ragman, should not be that much of a bother, especially with our, if we like really get into a nasty position here, just fucking nod leaf it, honestly. I will say that putting myself at just 2.5 spirit hearts here was not necessarily the best idea, just in terms of our deal with the devil potential. However, I think we'll come to appreciate it in due time anyway. So let's go ahead and see what this is. It's Degas, which I will take into this room in case I need to spend it on something. Okay. I mean, we could take a level skip. Oh god. I think no. I'm just gonna take Mom's Knife probably. I know we've had Mom's Knife on on just our last challenge run, as a matter of fact, on the Purist, but still. All right, so go ahead and use the prayer card. Take Ansus. I think we're good to go. We are more than good to go. We are set beyond belief by the third floor here. Go ahead and use Ansus, or Ansas, however you want to say it. And you know what? I'm just gonna, to make up for the fact that I spent about 1,000,000 years, which is the equivalent of like 14 minutes, I guess, on those first 2 floors. I don't even care about that treasure room down there. I'm just gonna go ahead and book it to the next floor. Because why not? Do you see how close the boss is here? It is good for me. I mean, I may go out of my way to do a couple extra rooms just to get a charge on a prayer card. But otherwise, I think I'm more than happy to head on down here. Is there... I mean, let's just toss a bomb in there to see if it's worth taking the extra little hit of damage there. I mean, that's a battery charge. That's an HP upgrade, effectively. So we'll see in a second here whether that's going to be worth it. I mean, ideally you want to find like a Hanged Man card or just passive flight or something before you do anything like that. Treasure room's not that far away. I mean, I'm tempting myself now. Really, I don't need to go out of my way for that treasure room though. I will, because it looks like I'm gonna. Oh, we got another Ansus rune. This is the dream. This is how you make magic on the XXX whatever challenge. All right, so we're gonna. Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. That's okay. I used my Ansus rune. That's moderately a bummer, but it's fine. There will be other Ansus runes. Right, this I promise you. Go ahead and take the quarter, bomb these jokers to get an extra deal with the devil chance, as well as some extra money, because why the hell not? Then we are going to go ahead and not worry so much about the consumables on this room, because I don't think losing a full heart on the spikes is worth that nonsense in there. Liberty Cap may beg to differ, but alright. I didn't need to go out of my way to get all those charges, I guess, because I'm going to get one here and off the boss room, but... Oh! See, now you make this tempting, because now I have to go back, and I have to get this battery charge, dude. Because it gives me another HP upgrade. And I think that is well worth it. See how quickly things can change in this game? Truly, this is the definition of variance. My god, Rag Mega against Mom's Knife stands literally like no chance ever. Alright. So we were down to like a spirit heart and a half by the start of the third floor there. Now at the start of the fourth floor, we are at 4 red hearts, and my god. That happened very quickly, didn't it? So unfortunately, we're not as good a position as we really should have been, because I used the Ansus rune like a dummy, because it's mapped to like the left bumper, whereas my bombs are mapped to the right bumper, so I just got my bumpers confused. But that's not the end of the world. I have faith in Runebag to have faith in me, and just, you know, give me the Ansus rune as soon as possible, as soon as it's ready to. When the time is right, Runebag, I know I can trust you. Yes! See, I told you, you just have to have faith sometimes. Look how close the boss is again. Do we just go for it? I think we just go for it. Is this foolhardy to be skipping this many items? Potentially, but, I mean, we have Mom's Knife and a very, very good setup as far as I'm concerned for just raw survivability. Nod Leaf, plus all this meat action, plus Mom's Knife, plus Runebag. I mean, how can you fucking go wrong, dude? And get a free HP upgrade with that battery charge. Life is but a dream. This is like the strangest way that a run has like gotten good this fast. I know that's like a bit of a weird sentence to kind of parse, but trust me when I say that this is a very, very good situation. But it's just it's like a unique run, definitely. We started off in a very weird place. I still remember the days of the pause button, but that ship has long sailed. Alright. We got AWAS there, which is a level skip, which I may just go ahead and use. See how fast we can really beat the XXXL challenge. I would say the full name, but that's kind of a mouthful, you know? So, I mean, this is a bad boss fight, to be fair. I should not have taken that much damage. So we got matchbook here, get some bombs out of it, and then I guess I could go out of my way for all that, but that's so far, dude. It's all so far, so much walking and so many potential rooms to screw us up. Oh boy, let's just go ahead and use AWAS. I don't even want to deal with this floor. Oh, that's a crawl space. You're gonna make me deal with this floor. At least he gave me dry baby as compensation. I was getting all ready to start grinding that boss rush axe, dude. Because we were suddenly in a position where boss rush did not seem that unlikely. As long as we got like a rogue Ansu's rune at the start of our next floor, we would be looking pretty. However, we are not in that boat. This is not that world, and that's fine. I was probably rushing a little more than I reasonably should have anyway. We wanna have a video here. We don't just want to have like a flash in the pan, right? Okay. Wow, I'm actually surprised I managed to outrun that. We got Burkano here, which is fine. Burkano. I don't like how nasally you say that, Mr. Narrator. Burkano. Can we do it? Yes, we Burkano. Never mind. I'm being a little bit crazy right now. I'm a little tired today. That I will say. I will admit wholeheartedly that I did not go to bed at the proper time, and I had to wake up early today for work. And then work itself was a little bit of a slog. So analog stick doesn't really do anything for us with Mom's knife. Glitter bombs are cool, but I think we can do better. Piercing shots, no thank you. Maybe on a different run. Glaucoma, no thanks. How far can we go here? Little chub, not necessary. Serpent's Kiss is by far the best of the options that we had there, so thank you very much. And thank you, Meat Boy. I feel like, is it just me or is this Meat Boy not doing as much as I would expect a general Meat Boy to do? Like, if I'd gotten a Meat Boy through natural means, through Kuzi Meat from the Four Horsemen, I feel like he would be doing a lot more damage than this current Meat Boy is. And maybe that's like a real thing. Maybe they realize that Potato Peeler is so abusable on certain runs, such as this one. We got Alges here, which is pretty cool. That it's like so abusable and you can easily get many Meat Boys if you have like an Eternal or like a prayer card or something and a lot of batteries. Then they made it so that the Meat Boys you get from the Potato Peeler are not as good. I guess that's a potential possibility, and I'm kind of feeling that burn right now. What is the purpose of this room? I guess the purpose is if you have a golden key like I do, it gives you a key. Sure. I'm down for it. I'm down to clown. Yeah, I get a little hyperactive sometimes when I haven't slept as much as I should, and that is very apparent in my commentary I've come to find over these years of Let's Playing. I think it can make for some pretty entertaining stuff to happen, though. Yara, I'm going to go ahead and take that over Alges for right now. I may come back for Alges if there is a pressing need to use it, such as like a Demon Beggar or something, I guess. But probably not, honestly. It's like so far away now. That's the curse that we bear with this challenge right now, is that everything is so far away that backtracking it may be necessary sometimes. On this run, I don't think backtracking is very necessary at the worst of times, honestly. But on different runs, I'm sure people have had to backtrack and they've hated their life because backtracking on this challenge is just about the worst punishment known to man. Thank you, Dry Baby. Not necessarily the best room to use yourself on, but to use yourself. Put it in the most promiscuous terms possible, I suppose. Volcano. I can't help but notice you're not dropping another Ansu's rune for me to have ready for the next floor rune bag. That's okay, I get it. You're saving it. You're saving it so that just in the nick of time, like right when I'm about to fight the boss, or potentially even like a floor into the, or like one room into the next floor, that's when you're gonna lay it on me thick, right? Give me that bright and shiny Ansu's rune. I'm down with you, I got it. I'm on the level. Brownie kind of sucks here, not gonna lie. I'm tempted to use our Gnawed Leaf strategy, but it seems that it will not be necessary this time. But going into the future, keep in mind, keep the Gnawed Leaf strategy in mind for sure. So Perthrow is interesting. I think I will probably take Placenta. Call me crazy, I don't really want either of these. Horror Babylon is good, Little Brimstone is good. Neither of them are necessary though, especially when Horror Babylon probably won't be active with all the red hearts we have. So let's go ahead and Perthrow these. We got Incubus and Missing Page 2. I guess I'll take Incubus because it's real good. He is all charged up and raring to go. He's got that charge meter like at all times apparently. Then I'll go ahead and take Placenta because we're going to have a lot of red hearts that we can restore. Got Yera here. I guess head down to the next floor and then use Prayer Card immediately. Good stuff, good stuff. GG no re. Not quite there yet. Not quite at the GG stage of our lives. Did I just have like a double shot there for a second? Like I thought I had like a double Mom's Knife and not solely from Incubus. No, it must have been Incubus because there's no other outlet for us to have a double shot right now. We don't have 2020 or Bookworm, so as far as I know, or like $3 bill or whatever. As far as I know, those are the only real ways to get a double shot. Or if you want to be really pedantic about it, I could have had like Tractor Beam and the Whiz. It's another possible method. We got a lot of Yarrow runes here on this little hallway that we've made for ourselves. What is that? Is that worth Yarrowing maybe? 2 of Clubs. I would say that's worth a Yarra. We also got the benefit of having doubled every other consumable in this room, so I mean, that's pretty sweet. Maybe I should have saved it until I saw what other cards were available to us. That's a golden key, though. Not too shabby. Will these doubled sacks have the same payouts? I'm not sure, actually. It seems like it. Stars card. I guess I'll go ahead and use the Stars card just, like, straight up here. Got Mongo Baby, which is alright. Not my favorite baby of all time, but he'll do. That'll do, Mongo Baby. That'll do. Possibly the best Shrek impersonation that I've ever done. Which is saying a lot, because it was not so good. But to my sleep-addled mind, it was the greatest thing known to man, right there. Alright, we got the compass right here, which, hell yeah. We also have the smelter. Now, the smelter is interesting, right? Oh god, look how far the boss is. The smelter, I'm going to buy the spirit heart as well. I'm gonna bomb this guy as well for the improved deal chance, because why not? Smelter, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and keep Prayer Card, honestly. The Smelter could be fun if we come across enough trinkets to make it fun, but that's the problem with it, like, inherently, is that the Smelter, you're not always guaranteed to get some value out of it. Like, yeah, we could smelt a shiny rock right here, and Matchstick that we dropped on a previous room, I think. And we'd have a gay old time with those, I'm sure. A little extra bombage, a little extra Wumba in my life, and all that nonsense. However, I don't need the Polaroid, so yeah, I'm just gonna take this. You can call me a little baby back bitch, I just didn't want to walk all the way to the boss fight. Yeah, we got a self-sacrifice room here if we really want to make sunshine. Anyway, what was I even saying? I don't know. I got so sidetracked by that unprecedented warp down to the next floor that I got a little ahead of myself. I wonder if it's possible to get like a Curse of the Lost on this challenge. I haven't seen it happen yet, but I would presume that it is entirely possible to get curses on this challenge. Maybe not Curse of the Labyrinth, because that would be a little like too much of a fuck you. I mean, Curse of the Lost is worse than a Curse of the Labyrinth on this floor, on this challenge, I would imagine. because of how asinine it could be. But, you know. I mean, I haven't had a single curse yet, like, at all. No Curse of the Blind or anything, I'm pretty sure, over this entire run, which could just be getting a stroke of luck, or it could be that it's hard-coded into the challenge, which I would not be entirely surprised at. Gotten a Vert Pill here, which gives us a Hematemesis, which I do not want. I'm going to go ahead and keep the Dagaz rune down to the next floor, just on the off chance that I happen to tell the future right there, and we do get a Curse of the Lost on our next floor. I guess here's how you handle this, is you go and do like a couple more rooms, and then you use that battery charge to effectively net yourself an extra HP upgrade. Can we get a secret room here, maybe? Oh, yeah. Finding a secret room on this challenge is no small feat. Hey man, I guess we should have taken the smelter after all. We could have smelted Cursed Skull to ourselves. Would have been living the dream at that point. Alright, we got Bloody Crown, which I am definitely going to take. Now that's actually like a slap in the face to me that I was just back-talking the smelter. But I mean, it's only one trinket, so I can just hold that trinket and get the same value I would have out of smelting it. So let's go ahead and take that. Go ahead and grab the battery charge here. I will use it before going down to the next floor, and we will be in a pretty good position. Absolutely. Alright, I got Wooden Spoon there, which is fine. We also have a Perthrow rune here, which is probably going to want to be used on Wooden Spoon, to be real, even though I just said it was fine. We got Spirit of the Night and Satanic Bible. I mean, at this point, that's a battery charge right there. I guess how do you want to handle this? Honestly, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to take Satanic Bible. I will take Spirit of the Night, because flight is always a nice thing to have. I don't want Satanic Bible though, because Prayer Card has been so good to us. I can't forsake it now. It'd just be so mean. Should I Perthrow this, or should I Perthrow Wooden Spoon is the question. I think I'm gonna go ahead and Perthrow Wooden Spoon, because I don't feel like oh, don't accidentally use Dagaz here. Okay, that's fine. Because I just feel like this is a Red Heart run. It was destined to be from the very beginning, and here we are. I may have just given away a couple of them to secure ourselves flight, but I think it's a valid trade. Alright, no curse, so thankfully I can just go ahead and use that for the Spirit Heart benefit. I will check out that treasure room just to make up for the one that the ones, I suppose, that I skipped earlier in the run. Plus it could be good value, and it'll make it so I didn't just take, like, Bloody Crown for no reason. But then we'll be pretty much at the end of this challenge, barring some outlying circumstance, because I do not see a self-sacrifice room on this floor. That doesn't mean that the run is going to definitively end here, because we have Rune Bag, which means a rogue Awaz rune could always change things pretty quickly, honestly. Algiz is fine. Effectively nets us the win, actually, with because we can just use it on It Lives and be living the dream. Gotcha. I'll check this out. We have enough HP to make this easily worthwhile. I still haven't really internalized the fact, by the way, that I have flight. I was like, why didn't I take damage on that curse room when I went inside? It's like, oh yeah, you dummy. Alright, what do we got in here? We got Robo Baby 2.0. Alright, welcome to the party, buddy. It's almost like a Family Man 2.0 type thing we got going on here. Except we got the weird, like, misfits of the family. Alright, let's go ahead and head up in the direction of our boss. I mean, the compass can be a little bit misleading at times. Oh shit, there's a dice room over there? I just, like, see that off the corner of the map right now. I should actually head that way, because that could make this infinitely more interesting. I'll keep Perthrow, I guess. Even though I said Algiz secures us the win, I don't think we need Algiz to win. Two very definitively different thoughts. Yeah, if this is like a 1 or a 6 room, I'm just gonna go ahead and have fun with it, I guess, because it's the last floor of the game. It could really screw us if we get a bad reroll. This is a bad reroll, but I'm trusting the game. I've had faith in the game so far, and the game has been kind to me Is this maybe time for my comeuppance? I don't know. We're about to see here. I'm building up all this tension, and it's probably just gonna be like a 2-room or something. Just deflate us entirely. If it's like a 5-room, that'd be kind of interesting too. I will take anything except a 2-room, actually. A 2-room would be disappointing, but anything else I can be somewhat happy with, maybe. Full health is fine. Head on in here. It's a 1-room. All right, here we know what this means, I guess. Let's rock it. What do we got? We have technology. We have Eden's Blessing. We have Aura. We have Sagittarius. I mean, it's not a bad run. We have an extra life coming from somewhere. This does mean we don't have rune bags, so the potential for AWA's runes has drastically fallen. Because now we just have to hope that one randomly spawns. Our damage is not so great. And we don't have our Gnawed Leaf strategy to fall back on anymore. Our little Meat Boy is gone. Dude, that Meat Boy wasn't an item. He was a part of me. You can't just take him away like that. That's kind of interesting, though, actually. That the Meat Boy from Potato Peeler gets taken away on a reroll. Like, logically, that shouldn't happen, right? Because, I mean, does Potato Peeler actually give you Cube of Meat? I didn't think it did, but I guess it must. Maybe that makes for an interesting sort of synergy with rerolls, where if you use Potato Peeler enough, that's like more items in the pool to be rerolled. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass now. Let's throw this. Get Backstabber for all that that's worth. Thankfully, we do still have the benefit of the compass for this floor. If we make it down to the next floor by some means, then we won't have the benefit anymore. We got Gulp there, so Bloody Crown is now a part of us, as we always dreamt it could be. And at just the worst possible time, though. Alright. No more prayer cards for us, so the battery charge is meaningless right now. But I think we will be able to, not quite as comfortably as we would have a moment ago, but still comfortably, we will be able to beat It Lives here and have a nice send-off to this challenge. You know, not the most interesting challenge, not the most difficult challenge, but I think it was just a fun challenge, honestly. I just had a good time today, and I hope you guys did too. That's what I strive to do here at ArgonMatrix Incorporated. We endeavor to make all of our customers happy in the end. God damn it, we re-rolled into Gemini. Is Gemini just like my spirit item? I feel like I get it way too frequently. Regardless, here we go. Show me a void portal. Shut me right the hell up and show me a void portal. I really don't think it's actually possible on a challenge run to get a void portal like at the trophy level, but we'll see. It's not, but we gotta deal with the devil, which, oh man, I was wondering if it would go off the old logic somehow of deals with the devil after the It Lives fight and give us a warp down to Sheol. No such luck. There's no reason that it should have done that either, because we've unlocked past that point in the game. Could have been fun though. One makes you larger, and we will take our trophy and be done today. A gold heart has appeared in the basement. That's actually kind of cool. Alright, that is challenge number 21. And with that, I think we can effectively say that will be the highest our challenge streak ever goes, because the next challenge up is speed. And for those of you familiar with this game, you know that it's probably going to take more than one try to get speed done. That will be saved for episode 110, though, so for now, that's going to be it. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and or comment down below. It really helps out the channel and the video. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more as well. I post a single Isaac video every day at noon Mountain Time. Can't wait to see you tomorrow for the next one if you feel like showing up. Please do. I'm going to get out of here for now, though. This is ArgonMatrix signing out. Thank you for watching. I did that in the wrong order, but thank you and good night.